Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello, hi, welcome if you're new. My name is Lasandra, and we are finally getting to our cash stuffing. Oh my gosh, it's been nutso, but I feel like that's just kind of life for everyone. So anyway, we're not going to waste any time because I'm hoping to get this in. We have some storms coming in tonight, so fingers crossed, nothing happens. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off in our high priority. And for those who maybe missed the cash planning, we cash planned. This was our tax refund, and we have $2,000 total. I have, let's see, what is it? 560 some dollars in actual cash, and then the rest is in prop bills. So we are starting off with Otto, and we are really showing Otto some love. We are putting $225 in here. So there's 1, 2, 20, and 5. So yeah, that way we can, because I emptied our envelope because my son and I had to have some car work done that was a little over $600. So not only did I get into like drain our auto, but I also dipped into our emergency fund, which I will say this over and over, that's what it's for. You know, it would be awesome to see these envelopes just continue to build and you never have to use them, but that's just not reality. So, and actually, sorry, I'm going to grab my finger stuff. 1 second. Because, yeah, these prop bills be sticky. All right, so now in auto we have 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 95, $300. And see, when I took out, oh yeah, I need to update this, but 375 is what we had in there before I had to dip into it. So we're almost back to where we need to be. Huzzah. All right, and then emergency, we are adding 165. And I did already mark off everything. Isn't this adorable? This is from Angela at EMSO Budgets, her $1,000 emergency fund. She also has like a 500, and I don't know if she has higher than 1,000. I don't think so, but go check her out. All right, so we have a $400 placeholder, and then we've got 150, 65. So $565. That's amazing. All right, actually, let me cook this too. I'll have to add these up. I'm pretty sure I did this when I did my planning, so we should be current. All right, and then healthcare, we are adding in $100. And I still need to, I'm going to be taking part of pretty much all of this and paying off our bill that we have at the, okay, I need to slow down for a second. I'm like trying to rush. Anyway, we have a medical bill that's, I think it's down to about $650. So I'm going to take the bulk of this plus what I had saved in our debt snowball. So that's great. Okay, so then registration, we are adding a 20. Here we go. So 150, 70, 90, 200. Yeah, math. But yeah, so how are you guys? Are you guys supposed to be getting any of these storms tonight? And then it sucks. It sucks because it's like 80 some degrees, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be like 30. And I'll tell you what, my head never likes it when it goes from one extreme to the next. So I'm really hoping that I don't get a nasty headache. It never fails. It always happens. Home improvement, we are going to be putting 250 in here. So 1, 2, 50. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 400. Sweet. Okay, and then propane, we are going to be putting in $60. So there's my 50, and here's my 60. That really does help when I have everything already, like, ready to go. So 50, 70, 90, 100, plus the $300 placeholder, so $400 altogether. Okay, and then landscaping, we're putting in 260 because we got plans. 1, 2, 50, 60. And we are very much ready because we have so many trees over the last couple of years that have just fallen over. So we really need to get everything cleaned up. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, $400 into landscaping. Okay. And then our fur babies, they're going to be getting $80 in cash. So 50, 70, 80. 50, 70, 80. Because they just went and got their hair cut, so they should be good for a little while, but it's nice to have it in there. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, and 10. So that way we're good to buy some dog. I don't think I need any dog food, but I am getting low on cat food. So, and then we do need to schedule Oakley's visit to go get fixed, because as much as we love her and I would love to see little babies, I don't want any babies. So, and vacation is going to be getting another 50. So there's 250, 300 in vacation. Okay. And then our pool is going to be getting 150. Because damn it, we are going to get that damn pool. We deserve it. Okay, so 400, 500, 50, 600. Because yeah, the one that we're looking at, I think it's about $1,200. So we're halfway there. Very exciting. Okay, so that is it for our high priority, and now we're going to move into our low. Oh no, that was high and low. Sorry. Sometimes I still get tripped up. This is my personal and the kids. So beauty is going to be getting 50. Ooh. Okay, so now we've got 50, 70, 90, $100 in beauty. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on. Okay, and then clothing, let's see, clothing is getting 75, 50, 75, because hopefully this weekend I'll be able to take the boys shopping. They went through all of their closets and got rid of all the things that they don't wear anymore, and they basically have nothing left. So 150, 70, 90, 95, $200. So that should be pretty good. Now, Braden, you know, he wants these like Nike Elite clothes. We're talking $50 for a sweatshirt. Like, nope. We're gonna hit up like Stuff, Once Upon a Child. We're gonna go there first because I'm all about bargain shopping. It goes a lot farther. And then home decor is getting 75 as well. 50, 75. Oop. Okay, so what do we got? Because I need to go get some more candles and stuff. So 50, 70, 90, 95, 100 in there. So that's good. I also need a new, excuse me, I need a new wreath for our front door. I don't have anything that's like spring or this type of season. So, although they're talking snow again, so maybe I should just leave my frickin' Christmas wreath up. All right, and then gifts, we are going to be putting in 75. 75, okay. So now we should have 100, 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Yep. So now I have enough for the gift that I'm wanting to get my mom. And her birthday is at the end of this month. So awesome. And then tattoo, we are going to be putting in 30. So we got the 20 and the 30. All right. So now we've got 1, 20, 40, 50. Long way to go to get mine filled, but that is okay. All right, and then everybody is getting $30 across the board back here. So I can do story time. Jacob is feeling much better, thankfully. Track season started for him, so he's been training a lot, going to the gym a lot, and yeah, he's just happy to be feeling better again. And then, like I say, we started planning for his graduation party in May, and just he has senioritis right now, really bad. So we're really trying to make sure that he's feeling confident with, you know, where he's going and all that stuff. Now Mason was getting 30, but he already took a 20. So he's just going to be getting 10 because he needed to get some gas. So, but yeah, he started welding today. So he's super excited about that. He's going to be golfing. So they actually had golf practice the other day because it was 77 degrees. But yeah, so he's super excited about those things as well. And then Braden is getting 30. He is going to be doing track. So they start the 23rd of this month. So yeah, that'll be different but exciting. And then baseball right after that for all three. All right, Miss Livy. Last I knew, she had some type of an interview. I don't recall where it was. And I haven't heard how it went, so I'm going to have to holler at her. But I was sending her messages. So Rocco, which, you know, Livy and Addie have known Rocco since he was a baby. He does this thing whenever we get home. You know what? I'm going to shut up for a second and I'm going to put a clip in here because it's just freaking hilarious. But it's like, I don't know. He's just a talker. So, and it's happening more and more. So I'm always sending them videos of his shenanigans. And then Addie is, I can't remember if this is the week. Yeah. She is in Florida as we speak. Sorry, I had to stop and think for a second. So completely jealous of her, but she hasn't sent me any pictures of the beach or anything like that yet. So that's nice of her. But I will be unstuffing all of this because we need to transfer that money to her. So she's got it. All right. And then Say Gods is getting the last 30 that we have here. Okay. And then that takes care of this binder. Oh, paper clips all over the place. All right. And then we're going into our savings challenges. So starting off with my St. Patty's Roll and Save, we saved $10 in there. Okay. And then Rock, Paper, Scissors, we saved 16. So 10, 15, 16. And we're, like I say, we're getting really close to being done with this one. Get this in order here. Okay. I'm not counting. I don't want to know until the end of the month how much we saved. All right, and then we are putting 20 into Go Mommy, which I'm glad so many of you liked me going on a little adventure with that. It's fun to do. I love it. All right, and then You Go Glen Coco is getting 17. 16, 17. And yes, like I say, I'm glad that we got the high amounts out when we had this extra money to play with. Ooh, and I will be getting my quarterly bonus at work. I don't think it's this Friday. I think it's next Friday. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right, and then Luckopoly got 11. Okay, so there we go in here. And then for our 100 envelope, I've got my little thingies right here. So we'll go ahead and tuck those away. And yeah, if I recall right, I think I've got about a little over $500 saved in here so far, because I do have stuff saved in the back. So, but I think for our next video, I do want to go ahead and move these out and fill up some of those higher pockets. Okay, and so the rest is actually getting added to our Debt Snowball and our Merry Mondays. So we are getting an additional $10 for each. We're getting an additional $5 in each. And then we're getting an additional 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that will be a great game time, which I'm probably going to try to film after this. I see some really dark clouds moving in, so it may not happen. But anyway, that is our cash stuffing. And I'm going to feel like I'm going to be right back again because we get paid this week. So I'll have another cash planning and cash stuffing. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in either our game time or our cash stuffing. Bye. Did you miss me? I knew it. I knew it. So, hey, I'm back because I totally forgot to announce the giveaway. Like, bruh, that was another main part of this whole video. So let's go ahead and get into the goodies that are going to be included in this giveaway, which is in honor of hitting 1,500 subscribers. So thank you all so much. I truly love each and every one of you, and I really appreciate you joining me every week, just in all the things. So here's what is going to be included in the giveaway. The first is a pack of deposit and teller slips. So, and I have a spot down here for your account number. The tellers absolutely love it. It makes their life so much easier. So I have no idea how many sheets I just kind of grabbed, but there are several. So those will be included. And then this dashboard, which is, that wasn't very cash money of you, bitch. So if this face doesn't help keep you accountable, I don't know what will. So that's going to be in there. And then this is something that I created actually for myself, but I thought, you know what, I will share because it's so nice to have these little notepads in my wallet. So that way I'm not, losing the piece of paper that I wrote my list on or anything else. It's in my wallet. So I'm going to include probably 10 sheets of these in that. And then I'm also going to include this pack of deco cards, just some nice sayings. I think most of these are actually Dave Ramsey. So a budget doesn't limit your freedom, it gives you freedom. Your future self will thank you for every dollar you save today. And then progress over perfection. And yeah, there's just the same background front and back. Anyway, so that, and then I'm also going to include this 500 emergency fund tracker from Angela over at EMSO Budgets. I have the 1,000, you've seen me use that. So I really wanted this to go to use for somebody. And then, once you finish it, wipe it off and start over again. Get that 1,000. So that will be included as well. And then I am going to include 5 envelopes. Now, what you choose is up to you. So I'm getting into the inserts because this winter I really learned that the matte vellum envelopes, they just really don't like the cold climates. So I really want to offer inserts in my shop. So this is one that I created. It's not listed on my Etsy shop yet, but hopefully it will be soon. So this would be, you can either get the inserts by themselves, or I do have these envelopes as well. So the whole shebang can come with it. So, or I have these style of inserts as well, which probably look familiar if you just watch the cash stuffing. So inserts that match my wallet, and I can modify this any way you want. If you want it to say weekly expenses, great, whatever. We'll work together on that. So whether you want the inserts, if you want the insert and the envelope, or if you already have an envelope and you just want the inserts, I'll work with you. Or truly, if you do want the matte vellum envelopes, I'm happy to make those too. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to include 5 of those, but then what are you going to put all of this in? That's the question. So you will also get to pick one of my binders that are available in my shop. And so you will get to choose which color you want to go along with all your goodies. So again, thank you all so much for all of your love and support over the last year. It means more than you know. I hope you love everything. So let's go over the rules. So you must be 18 years or older. And I'm so sorry, this is going to be US residents only. You have to be publicly subscribed to my channel. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then just somewhere in the comments, I want you to include the number 1,500, just like this. Okay? All right. Well, that is everything. And then I figure we'll leave this giveaway open until Saturday night at midnight. So that would be Saturday, March 14th at midnight Central Standard Time. And then I will announce the winner when I do my cash stuffing on Sunday, the 15th. So again, 18 years or older, US resident, publicly subscribed, and include the number 1,500 in the comments. And then we will select the winner midnight, Saturday, March 14th. And I will announce it March 15th. So anyway, again, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.